Hi everyone, this is the second part of the IRB instructional videos that I'm recording for you. This is pertaining to the training certificate that everyone completing the capstone needs to conduct, or everyone doing, or everyone applying for IRB in some form or fashion. And this will give you instructions on what IRB forms to use for each project, and it gives you an overview of sort of the ethics of conducting human research. So, if essentially the basic criteria is, if you're collecting information from other human beings, you have to have an IRB approval. Again, if you're doing just some sort of case study or a program evaluation and you're only using semi-structured interviews with 10 questions or less, that application is going to be taken care of for you by your capstone instructor. If you want to use more than 10 questions, or you're doing a survey or some experimental design, then you have to apply for exemption, and that's that longer form that I showed you in the previous video that you get from the ArtSci IRB website. If you want to get information from vulnerable populations, and this training will teach you what vulnerable populations are, then you have to do full board review, and that can take months. And if you want to do that I would recommend changing your target population and changing your research design, because it's just not, applying for that approval is just not feasible in a one-semester capstone course. So this is the website that you go to. It's citiprogram.org, CITI program.org. Here's the website here, CITIprogram.org. And you'll come to this. It's called Collaborative Institutional Training Initiative, and they handle the IRB training for Rutgers University and actually, in fact, most institutions. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to this website, and you're going to click here to create an account. Don't click here. Don't do login via SSO. Click Create an Account. Here, you're going to search for your organization. If you just type in Rutgers, this will come up, and you're going to use Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey, all campus. Click on that, click on Agree, and click to your organizational affiliation. You're not an independent learner. So again, organizational affiliation, you're not an independent learner. Just type in Rutgers, this will come up, click on it, click I agree, do step 2. Here, you're going to put in your personal information. Your email address, use your Rutgers University email address for everything. And as you go through this, you'll put in your Rutgers University information and put in all your information. And you're also going to select your courses. I've already registered, so I can't really show you the whole process. But I did register someone else for my capstone course, or for my research design course that I'm teaching. So I'll show you what course you're going to select. So you go through all this information, and at some point it's going to ask you to select the course that you're going to take. So I'll show you what that looks like here. Let me just pull this off for privacy reasons for a second. So I changed the screen here so you didn't see the ID number of the learner that I logged in here for. But so you're going to log in, you're going to choose Rutgers as your institution, create an account, choose Rutgers as your institution, put it on, go through all those steps, put in your information, create an account, and it's going to ask you which courses you're interested in. So this is the course that you're going to be taking. You're going to be taking Social, Behavioral, Epidemiological Research Investigators, and it's going to be conducting research on a human subject. So this is the course. You're going to do course Social. Let me see if I can. So let's see if we add a course here. So this is the course that you're going to be. So when you select courses, you'll be taken to this. You're going to be doing CITA Human Subject Protections Basic course. This is the only one you're going to take. CITI Human Subject Protections Basic course. Click it, click Next, and you're going to be doing this. This is the groups that are appropriate for your research activity. Choose all that apply. The only one is this: investigators, students, staff. You're not an IRB member, you're not a professional member here, you're not IRB administration, any other stuff. This is the appropriate group that you're interested in. So you click that, and then it'll add the course. So it'll show up like this. And when you get it there, you click this and you can begin your course. It has 15 required modules. You have to score an 80% on all the quizzes associated with it. And these are the modules: the Belmont Report and City Group and City Course. And so this is an introduction. This is students and research, history and ethics, all this sort of stuff. Talks about informed consent, researching with children. These are sort of the modules that teach you what our vulnerable populations are. Unanticipated problems. You don't have to do the supplemental materials. Supplemental materials, if provided, are optional and don't count towards passing overall, so you just have to complete this with an 80% or above. So all these modules, and when you're done, you'll get a certificate, and that certificate looks like this. This is it. This is my certificate. I completed it last year in April of last year. And this is what it looks like. And yeah, so you complete that. So again, to review, you create an account here on the collaborative website. You go register, create an account, and then you go through the whole process. You click Rutgers as your institution, and then when it asks you to add a course, it'll take you to this. And you're only interested in doing the CITI Human Subject Protections Basic course. What group is appropriate to your research activities? And this is the only group that you're interested in: social, behavioral, epidemiological, research investigators, study staff, or students. Click Next. It'll add it to your curriculum when you do that here. And then you click it and you can start here. It takes about, click this is beginning of the course, this link here. It should take about 3.5 to 4 hours to complete. The quizzes aren't too difficult, but I would advise you to have it completed before the beginning of next semester, just to make the whole thing a little smoother. And I would also advise you, if you're doing a survey or more than 10 questions or some other research design that requires you to apply for exemption, that longer application, then I'd recommend getting that application completed at the end of this current semester, the end of your research methods semester, because it's going to take at least 2 weeks to get it approved, and they're going to be backlogged at the start of the semester. So I would try and get it done after you complete your final project for your research methods course, and submit it as early in winter break as you can. So Javier will send along my contact information. We're also I think we're gonna host a class the week of the 28th to go over any additional questions. You're more than welcome to contact me, and I hope this helps a little bit.